Good morning, happy Friday, May 2nd, 2025, and welcome to Whitepepsi Production, Whitepepsi Studios, Sports and Entertainment with Whitepepsi. Thank you. Would like to say, happy Friday again. Happy Friday. So, let's talk about sports and entertainment. I'm going to do a little segment here about sports. Let's talk about hockey first. So, Vegas Golden Knights win over the Wild 4-2 in the series. The Maple Leafs over the Senators 4-2. Stars and Avalanche, Colorado are still tied 3-3 Game 7. Oilers over the Kings 4-2. Capitals, Washington Capitals over the Canadiens 4-1. Florida Panthers over Lightning 4-1. And then the Winnipeg Jets 3 games, and the St. Louis Blues 2 games. That game's still going. That series still going. And for your playoffs so far, the point is Connor McDavid with 11 for the Edmonton Oilers. Colorado is in McKinnon with 10 goals. Colorado in McKinnon 6. Minnesota K. Capizin, I'm sure I'm mispronouncing these, and I apologize. 5. Plus minus minutes. Plus or minus. Edmonton Oilers, J. Wallman with 8. Washington, J. Shitrone, YCHRUN with 7. Again, I'm sorry with pronouncing. In goals, Carolina F. Anderson's 1.59 percentage against goals against average. Is F. Anderson 1.59, and then the Winnipeg Jets is E. Comrie 2.19, and the saves is the best is the Vegas Golden Knights A. Shimmed with 1,000%, and then Colorado F. Anderson with 0.936%. Now into basketball, and these basketball playoffs. The Knicks beat the Pistons last night 4-2. Clippers and Nuggets are going to Game 7, 3-3 in the series. Rockets and Warriors are Game 6. Rockets have 2 games. Warriors have 3 games. Timberwolves beat the Lakers 4-1. Gentleman sweep. Lakers need to do something. That's my team. Pacers over the Bucks 4-1. Good for the Pacers. Celtics over the Magics 4-1. Gentleman sweep again. Cavs over the Heat 4-zip sweep, and then Thunders over Grizz 4-zip sweep. And your leaders for the so far in the playoffs would be the Greek Freak points per game with 33, but he's no longer in. New York Knicks Jay Brinson 31.5 points, and then Boston Jason Tatum with 31.3 points. In assists, Indiana T. Halliburton 11.6, Denver Joker at 10.5 assists, and then Detroit C. Cunningham 8.7. He's no longer in it either. 3 points made per game. Milwaukee G. Trent Jr. 4.4. He's no longer in. Cleveland D. Mitchell 4, and then Golden State Curry at 3.8. Defensive rebounding. The Greek Freak almost at 15.4. The Joker with Denver at 11.8. And guess who? Jason Tatum, 11.3. And then blocks so far this season, postseason, is Chet Holmgren with OKC at 2.8. Memphis no longer in it. Got swept by OKC, but Zach Z. Edey, 2.5. And then Indiana, M. Turner with 2.2. And then steals, G. Trent Jr., no longer in it, but 2.6. And with New York Knicks, O. Anunoby with 2.5, and then Cleveland J. Allen with 2.5. Those are your highlights for the basketball so far. And now in baseball. So there's been about 31 to 32 games so far this season out of 162. American League's East is New York Yankees with 18 wins, 13 losses, a 5.81 winning percentage. In Central, Detroit with 20 wins, 12 losses with a 6.25 winning percentage. In Central In the West, Seattle 18 wins, 12 losses with a 600%. National League East, New York Mets 21-11 with a 656 winning average. Central, the Chicago Cubs 19-13 with a .594 winning percentage, and in the West, LA Dodgers 21-10 with a .677 percentage. The worst teams, National League, is the Colorado Rockies at 6 wins, 25 losses, .194. American League, Chicago White Sox 8 wins, 23 losses, a .258. And so far in this only 33 game season so far, the American all batting average is Aaron Judge at .427. And then again, the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt, Goldschmidt, .356 batting average. And then on San Diego, Titus Jr., .345. Home runs, Arizona right now is Surridge with 10. New York Yankees, Aaron Judge with 10. Seattle, C. Rawling with 10. And then the LA Anaheim Angels, Mike Trout with 9. RBI so far with New York Yankees, Aaron Judge 32, LA Dodgers T. Hernandez 32, San Francisco W. Flores with 29, and Chicago Cubs K. Tucker with 28. The hits so far, Aaron Judge, the Yankees 50, the next Yankee player is Paul Goldschmidt with 42, and then Boston is A. Bregman with 42. And then stolen bases so far is with Chicago White Sox, L. Robert Jr. with 13, Cincinnati A. E. De La Cruz with 13, and Pittsburgh O. Cruz with 12. Pitchers, New York Yankees at Max M. Fried with 5 wins, Detroit M. Mize, M-I-Z-E, with 5, Arizona B. P-F-A-A-D-T with 5. And then earned runs would be the LA Dodgers with the pitcher Yamamoto with 1.06. New York Yankees M. Fried with 1.19. Texas T. Mahale, M-A-H-I-E or M-A-H-L-E 1.19. And Houston H. Brown with 122. And saves so far goes to Washington M. Gore with 15 or strikeouts. Washington M. Gore with 59, and then Philly Z. Wheeler with 57, and the most saves so far would be our Sugar Shunaz, S-U-A-R-E-Z with 12. And then, not this Saturday, but a week from this Saturday, May 10th, is Backlash McAfee versus the Aussie Gunther. And then this Saturday, May 3rd, is the Kentucky Derby. And the top 3 favorites would be the Jerusalem, 3-1. Sovereignty, 5-1. And Sandman, 6-1. And then on May 25th is Indy 500. And we have 140 days left till NFL kickoff. Thursday, September 4th, and 110 days left till NFL training camp opens. Thank you for listening and watching my sports updates and my views. I will have more. I will learn how to pronounce people's names better, and I want to come up with some lists for movies, entertainment, other things like that. But thank you for watching Whitepepsi Studio with your host, Whitepepsi. I appreciate Whitepepsi Production. Whitepepsi Studio. Have no sponsors yet, but you never know. That might change. Have a good one.